Remastered. This is a bundle where we get Liberation Remastered as well as this game came out all the way in 2012, 10 years ago, and I hadn't played it in like quite a long time. All streams and chats are interactive, so please participate if you can. If you can't, that's absolutely fine. I'm trying to build a community on Discord, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Reddit, and potentially TikTok, but I'm not particularly sure. I think HDR was crashing the game, so after the stream's been on Twitch for 24 hours, it will be on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/HammersReviews. If you'd like to support me on the channel, my Patreon is patreon.com/HammersReviews. If you don't have a Patreon, I have a donation button on my Twitch page. Or you could do a gift sub or a sub yourself, which I believe is £4.50 a month, give or take. My goal is to get to partnership on Twitch. Currently I'm on 2.5 out of 75 in the views department. So if you could help me, this is basically.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery?
Plan is Desmond.
Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own.
So it's a temple of an assassin.
But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the thread away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
I don't want to BS or drama. Leave that to the game. Things I don't mind are people liking, and that's fine. A rating that gets my numbers up.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating. tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
My Twitch is twitch.tv/blueboy1985. My Facebook fan page is facebook.com/blueboy1985, which will take you to the Blue Boy 1985 streams Facebook fan page. If you can help me get to my target, I would very much appreciate that. I've got to find it now, so am I supposed to fucking come here? Yeah. My Instagram and Twitter are always open for anyone that is suffering from mental health issues. Have I taken a misstep? Well, I haven't played this in a very long time, so I'm misremembering things. I'm not sure if Damon actually dies on this game, I can't remember. My Instagram is Instagram at Blueboy. Nope, I've done that already. My Twitter is Twitter at Blueboy. 85 and Blueboy 19. Twitch at Blueboy 1985 01. For international mental health, I'm still logged in. Where the fuck is he on? bloody tuna. Oh god damn it. I'm still trying to find out about international mental health, but I cannot find anything as of yet. I misremember what fucking there. I know I've got charity in the UK for mental health there called Mind. So I drop button down, go back into fucking Animus. That's the thing, it's not very, it's not very specific what it fucking wants people to do. If it was specific, then William Miles is Desmond's father. I remember bits and pieces, but I don't remember everything.
I can't believe it's taken me so long to ask, but... how's Mom? She's not...
No. Your mother is fine. We decided it was safer if we split up for this job.
Always assuming the worst.
For good reason.
Can I at least say hi to her?
I'm sorry, it's too risky. Maybe when we're done.
Right. When we're done.
Fucking asshole.
So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history. Well, I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out, wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists, they all go out to dinner, right? And when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. But keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner gratis for decades now. The colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the table's full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Now, when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and they storm out the restaurant. Probably intending to return later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Well, with a war, apparently.
Just looking at this for some strange fucking reason. I don't fucking know why. Yeah, this is a bit risky business. I can't fucking remember what to do. My brother, the real life of a fellow content creator, did a charity stream and made £777.77 for the Mind Mental Health charity. He was £777.77 for charity well paid on him. Don't forget to do now, what the fuck do we do? Because sometimes you've got to assume the worst has happened. It has been a very long time.
I know everyone thinks I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
We are being watched. By Juno. Or some version of her.
Do you think it's a recording? Or is she a ghost? Or something else? Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
No clue. I mean, who knows what else they were working on down here? There's still so many rooms we don't have access to.
But do you think she's like literally down here, waiting somewhere, still alive?
Still alive? That's mental. That means she'd be at least 75, 80,000 years old? So powerful, yeah, but not that powerful.
They came down here looking for a way to survive. Maybe they found one.
See if we can see a message. Well, it's been too long since I played this last, so plus other life-changing events have happened. I have played Liberation. I bought Assassin's Creed 4, Unity, and Syndicate, the game I haven't played before. Normally I'd have done my introduction by now, but yeah, I don't want people dictating, taking over the stream. Some people will do that, and I was like, do I need to talk to answer a question? I don't remember. can't believe this game came out like 10 years ago. Two seconds, I'm gonna see what the fucking do. I'm gonna see what sequence this is. I've done this, but I'm sure it's sequence 6. And basically, Uncle Daniel attacks us, and he says, "Oh, your father will have to explain." I've got the Daniel cross. Just checking what to do. Open the door. The mouth. Yeah, that's definitely fucking. I wasted 20 fucking minutes. God damn it.
Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they effect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop
So
them.
we're halfway through the game. There's 12 sequences in total.
Kana, spare a moment.
Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
The Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Saxon, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He is called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Kana, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
I have found some trinkets. We're here. No, we're not. That sounds good. Sounds like a ninja game. I've got all the DLC for this. The bundle, you get Liberation Remastered as well as for pre-ordering Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is a new game. It came out a few years ago.
What do I owe this great honor, Captain?
The letters you speak of, what are they?
Oh, now you want to know. Captain Kidd's letters, boy. He hid a great treasure somewheres and sent letters to 4 of his crewmen along with a strange piece of leather. If you find the men, you'll find the scallywag. It's that easy, 'tis.
May I see them?
You might be a captain, but you're not too bright, are you? I'll barter with them. You give me some trinkets I like, and I'll give you a letter. Building my own treasure cache, see?
Trinkets? Like what? Where?
Use your imagination, Captain. There's interesting swag all over the frontier. What you got for me? Ah, You brought me some good pieces. That's worth a letter to be sure. Here you go, Captain.
I will be back for the rest.
William did. That is Jack of the Draft, one of the fucking two. I can't do a homestead mission first. Can't believe this game came out like 10 years ago. Will be the Mass Effect 3 because it's the 10th anniversary in a few months' time. I have got Lion Dawn, but I don't have one at the minute, so I am on the hunt for a PS5. Gotta go inside. Oh, what a bizarre.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait.
18th century.
What do you think?
1800 in the 19th
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
In 1900, 20th century. No, down to the wrong country. Question is, start convoy. Okay, so the convoy, quite a lot of risk involved. Bollocks, I might have needed that. Such a beautiful common man. It's quite a trek to where we need to go to. Trinkets. Yeah, there was quite a bit of controversy about this game actually, because like the cover art was of a native person chopping like a fucking record to fucking bits. I was like, you know, most people do a lot of shit. Those are American motherfuckers. But people that still have like fucking Slaves? What the fuck? Come on, bastards. Come on, you fucking bumbuckler. This game is really fucking janky. That thing you had on. Oh, you fucking bastard. Son of a bitch. Mountain View. Show's on. I'm going to try a different approach if we can. And what's going to do is see if we can six spots up. My Odyssey.com Hammer's Reviews channel is for my unboxing of Funko Pop trading cards. This is a fucking magnet with the body pissing the fuck off. Get on the fuck off. So that's how we do it. Fuck off the fox, motherfuckers. Wolf, sorry. Oh, we need wolves. And foxes to take out other animals. Land convoy. Land convoy. I'm taking tomorrow evening off because of the visitors. They're in a fucking pack. Right. So it's been bomb there. And so I was gonna do 66, but you know, bollocks to it, you know. Now we're in the Animus, we can actually see what we can actually do. Not the start button, keep forgetting that. William Kidd. China. I wasn't wrong. I thought a samurai. I remembered that. I might say Japanese by accident. I know we take him out a lot later on. Yeah, our gunnery captains. The makeup is good Haytham, which is Confather. I could have easily done that. That is welcome to destroy. That's very odd to 13%, so the frontier is massive. Boston Underground, discover all Boston Underground entrances, because I think one of them is actually glitched. The last time I actually tried to do anything. Bankrupt Homestead. This lumber, kindling and walnut lumber. Walnut lumber is actually nice. That's where we're going now. We're gonna whoop some walls. Yeah, mine. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not doing sequences. I'm gonna have to rename it. Literally. We can talk about cryptocurrency. I will be doing quiz. The first person to save 25 points gets a cryptocurrency of their choice or my choice. It all depends. If you are new to cryptocurrency, do your own research, but I will basically work my magic. Because back when there was a...
You must be Connor. We've been raring to finally meet you. My name's Catherine, and this is Diana. We're the wives of those two blockheads who cut trees.
Nice to meet you. We've heard so much of you from the boys. Glad to finally put a face to the name.
The pleasure is mine.
We were just discussing how nice this bit of territory is, on a river with nobody upstream. I won't lie, Godfrey's letter had me a little worried, but now that we're here and settled, I must say I'm rather happy.
They had us on this plot north of Champlain that was a tangle of rock and bramble. Ugh, horrible place. It's a real treat to be able to walk up the hill and take in the ocean.
Your husbands must keep you busy.
Nothing we can't handle, Connor. The boys think they run the show, but the real bosses are right in front of you.
I do not doubt it.
I don't love a lumber house. Down there we need to go, so the best thing to clear the ferry, you can actually buy the maps, but that's quite a lot of money. Native American people very much intrigue me, they really do. The British used them as slaves, the Yankee Doodles used them as slaves, but you know, I don't agree with slavery for people that have fucking servants and slaves. Now, what the fuck do you think? Fuck you think, you dickheads? At the end of the day, it's immoral. Just saying, before everyone gets on the fucking white arseholes. 4 out of 6, so gotta check all those. Hopefully I can take a holiday sometime this year. I'm taking tomorrow evening off because I'm going to make plans to see friends I haven't really seen properly in quite a while. And to like put my feet up really, you know. Yeah, we met Benjamin Franklin, who was one of the signees on the Declaration of Independence. I don't know anything. I know a few bits, but that's about it. So I don't know much to like write home about, to be quite fair. I don't know anything about American history because I'm British. Because I know they gained independence from us a long time ago. Sometimes you can distinguish where someone's actually from in the world. Yeah, so they had to like change the artwork. Only slightly, so Assassin's Creed Liberation I have played before, but I have never completed the game. How the fuck do we get up there? Oh, yeah.
What in God's name is going on around here? Someone pull me up! Someone pull me up!
Don't worry, Chapper. They're trying to hang the fucking bastard. Who the fuck do you fucking cunt think you're back in bed? Don't worry. 2 seconds. We've got to be very careful that don't fucking fall over. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I think so. Didn't do much to me aside from a good scare. Blackguards.
What did they want with you?
My purse, which was meager, and they decided to punish me for their trouble.
Finish the name.
Silly, really. My tools and equipment were worth a king's share to the right man. In any case, I had best get on my way. It's a long walk to the nearest inn. I thank you again for your kindness.
Have you no home?
Oh, well, I was a proud resident of Boston until recently, but I'm not a supporter of His Majesty, and, well, I was forced out of my woodshop and home by loyalists.
There are plenty around here who could use the services of a skilled craftsman if you were looking for somewhere to settle.
Is that right? I may look into that.
Ah, that's what we needed, actually. Yeah. Everyone needs a good craft person. Or an artisan person, for that matter. Quite a trek. Yeah, we should have a horse to take us where we actually need to go. I understand if people at work are understandable or busy. Or it's crackers on in some places. That would easily scare said animals. Yeah, that's why I actually do mess about Assassin's Creed, unlike the sequences. If they could add that and the extra bits. Well, I think Samuel Adams, or someone Adams, was a signee of the Independence Declaration. If anyone doesn't know who the other signees are, that would be a question. I'm not sure apart from Benjamin Franklin. Yeah, basically George Washington in fast travel. Yeah, Cook and Zero when it was very nice to start. Right.
Got some more? Let's have a look then. You addle boy? That's not near enough!
He's funny. I like Peg Black. He is awesome. Yeah, we'll get to Boston, but I'm not fucking... So we're one shot. No, the fucking way. We need to go to Boston, Mass, you son of a gun. We can upgrade our ship. Heat shot. That is very good. That no, well, a lot of naval rams can fucking rip the fuck out of certain things. Where are we then? Yeah, we're going to Boston, Mass, motherfucker. Basically, Haytham is he's a Templar, and Sean Connor's an assassin. His father, Edward Kenway, which is Connor's grandfather, who is in Assassin's Creed 4. I remember that much. We start our journey as Haytham. There's a store that has new items, so I don't mind doing side bits today, I really don't. Hopefully I'll be back on this on Saturday, because I try and do it like Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, so, or whichever days I am actually free to do. Yeah, we've got to get those for what's his fucking Benjamin Franklin looks a bit bumbly on this. That is a Union Jack, not the England flag. Oh. I know one of, it might be on the frontier actually, the one that is actually broken. They may have patched it, but you know, I'm not holding my breath, I'm really not. Oh, fuck's sakes. I think I've got some of the pages already.
And should be obviated from your itineraries until such time as repairs have concluded. The deadline to unload the team.
Yeah, he's from a pretty good character actually, you know. So, going to 1 out of 4 pages. I'm sure I have more than 1 page. Town crier is all the way down there.
To your memories, my friends, and help our gallant soldiers.
Oh.
So where they do that? Yeah, you can bribe them or rip the posters down, so... Okay. If we get that, that'll be 6, so... I think it's to make a book. I could be misremembering. Not done that, then I do misremember. That means we've got all of the synchronization points. That's the mission. This is the main mission here, but I'm not going to do it as of yet.
The deadline to unload the tea will soon arrive, and I take...
Yeah, without killing. Boston is in Massachusetts. There was actually a Boston in the UK, it's in Lincolnshire.
Ottoman loyalists have risen up and dispatched Galilei, the self-proclaimed
One out of 4. Oh, that makes sense. Treasure. We like looking at treasures, don't we, people who are. I don't know why I sound like a fucking corny farmer, I really don't. Let's see what a treasure is. Look at chest in Central District. Brawler challenge. I would not hurt animals in real life. Shoot your hair. That doesn't look like a dog to me. You can get recipes. Oh, I forgot about the assassination contracts. It's been like 10 years since I played it last. Let's do some side bits. Pool of beer. Beastie Boys did mention that guy quite a bit on music. I think we're supposed to find people that are, you know, that out of like the ordinary in the assassination. You will find out. Can I die, you bloody clobber?
Simpsons of Smithfield, the finest provider.
That should be enough for Mr. Pancake. But the bad night is like that boy gotta do. Before we do that, we're gonna
Only 1 penny, the Boston Country Journal. The Boston Country Journal.
so 2 out of 4. Okay. If I do this, sure we do there may make it fast. Yeah, if we're being pursued, we can go through like houses. That's I don't miss how fucking janky this game is, but everything goes like the sequences, they were fantastic. Why don't I just use this as like a learning experience or a learning tool? I don't know much about the French Revolution, which is on Unity. I've got all the DLC, which I was and on like 4, I think I've got all the DLC. The only games I haven't played, as of yet, is the 2.5D style games. Next, oh, bear with me, the next one is up here. He has got a Native American name, but back then he would have stood out like like a sore thumb. If you know what I mean by that. There's so much choice content on this. I know the tyranny of King George, where George Washington, instead of being a president, he had to become like a king. Going in the wind, okay. Franklin stove. I was wondering if it is actually, based on a person. Oh, they're all over the place, okay. Here. Pegleg, he's not hurting anyone, so... My granddad was actually a sailor for the Merchant Navy. I really miss my nan and dad on my mum's side. My nan's been gone since 2009. I miss it. Granddad's been gone about 6 years. Question for anyone in the know: why do some places in America have their own flag? If anyone does know. We might as well do a few of these missions. Double. Double whammy. Yeah, normally the town criers basically dress up.
Being imposed without our counsel.
I love animals. Anyone that abuses animals or children, I don't fucking like people like that. They really do fucking piss me royally off. Yeah, and mainly fucking sex offenders. They really do fucking piss me off. People like that, that's fucking kids, do really piss me fucking off. Do you do? Oh, have mercy. What's done the thing for because of that? Well, I'd probably like to go to Guernsey or not Jersey, but Channel Islands. I have actually been to Guernsey, Jersey. Jersey was really nice. Yeah, I was on a school residential trip actually. It was like fantastic. We went out on like a sailing ship. It was like fantastic because I was back ed. Just ask me questions, you know. I'm not embarrassed about what I am. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's different volumes. Okay, that does make sense. I may start sequence 6, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we did really. You can't. The thing is, people don't get. You can't change history, and you can't blame people. Nowadays, that happened fucking 1,400 years ago. It's ridiculous, mate. It really fucking is. People that have an agenda saying, "Oh, you've got to change history." I was like, "Oh, fuck yourself." No, you do not. That's what Hollywood does a lot. So I said, do as much as I can today. I will be taking a quick break in a minute. So Boston, is Boston New England? And what other places are in New England? I have a question. Is Lexington in Massachusetts or Kentucky? So Kelly, you will catch this thing for us. This is into like the bowling club. There is a better way to do certain things. So this part of history is embarrassing that we were involved in anything like slave trading and whatnot. So we're doing them all fucking in a blade, which would be if you get your parrying incorrect. He's a big lad. He's a big Scotsman. Scottish people do not wear anything under their kilt. He's got a big fucking head, yeah. Joink. Oh, you fucking asshole. Scottish people are fucking sick. That's all. They're very nice people. Scottish people kick ass. That's a different volume each time that we joint. Fuck you.
The vile killer is loose among you good people. We must all help the valiant city defenders restore order.
Oh, it's Lexington, Kentucky. Oh, in the Central District, the James District. Okay. I don't know much about America. I know bits and pieces. I want to go to Florida. Yeah, I'm probably going to Disney, you know. Just kind of fucking bit of a bottom butthole. Electrostatic. Yeah, if I just clear the bits from the map, if we can. Yeah, the targets are yellow. Kill the fucking target. You didn't fight that. Yeah, Trinket got a huge awesome job. Hi, Remastered. Wow. Oh, hang on. Got trinkets in. We've got tons of like naval bits we can do, so they're very odd actually.
Got some more? Let's have a look then. More keepers. Good on ya. I'd say that's worth another letter.
I will be back for the rest.
14. So that started from its form crewmates. Okay. Able to help about? That's a French. Yeah, I've never played like the DLC for this before. Oh, okay. If we do this, get across the foot a little bit.
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. You'll be able to make it to the house.
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Nobody blame her. We'll sort of mother, we'll fucking chop the fucking. Just really quick thing.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that, and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
The road plot is fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah, Haytham, one of the men said, "Oh, you look familiar," and I was like, "Well, you dumb dick. If you know Haytham..." This is Desmond's ancestor. Yeah, there's been seems to have a lot of fucking ancestors. Yeah, Ezio and Altair from like the first Assassin's Creed were my favourite. Oh, yeah. Hang the bastard. Fatality, get over here!
William Johnston's opening up some of that Mohawk land he purchased for free hunting soon. Might be we make him...
Fuck off. Twat. Thinking they're fucking tough. I don't think so. We could only learn, Special Education School, you could only learn so much. I would have liked to learn about, like, the American Revolution. My favourite shows are the things like Little House on the Prairie.
Hey! Where are you, fellas?
Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from?
No. Spare me.
Go! Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Yeah, if you can do your fucking rope thing and be undetected at the same time, yeah, that's fantastic. If you've got supplies, basically Achilles' house was actually falling apart, and then we suggested, oh, why don't we just get the parts? I like cowboy and Indian films.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
That sounds like Winnie the Pooh.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
If we do progress today, I'm not too bothered. Level 1 was okay. And these little missions, side bits, absolutely like them, they're not fucking awesome. I think we'll get to New York later on, and some other places. Look, so we found 22%. And 29% of Peglet's trinkets. I find this story very intriguing actually, so told you it's 24%. I always fucking fail these naval missions, I really do. As you can see, it's a Templar's web. I haven't got anything to do today, so there's 12 sequences in total. The witness weapon. I'm not being racist when I say certain people were so there's a lot of people you actually do meet. Yeah, because some places you wouldn't be able to hunt because you would have to have a license saying I'm going to do this mission in my own time. Hello buddy, how you doing? Investigate the question. Yeah, because my eye was not burning and I still got the time. He's not. Because the dog's not very well at the minute, because the dog had to have an operation yesterday to remove a tumour, so she should be during the week sometime, so no, we still need 10,000 to wooden hull reinforcements, extra cannon. That was the plan. That treasure. I'll have to do some of that. It should be tonight. Who's coming round tomorrow, Bold Warrior? Is it just you, or are Dane and Danny coming round?
Ship's graveyard's just around the point. Can't miss it. The men say Abel Owens was aboard one of the doomed vessels. If it's true, you'll find what's left of him here. Scavengers love the graveyard, so be on your guard.
Show me bloody timbers. I don't know what's taking me so long to play some of the Assassin's Creed games.
If Abel Owens' ship wrecked around here, they must have been looking for something themselves.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Actually, I did waste a bit of time. It should be this evening. I should be doing a double shot. Of fan interaction, so I will have to take a quick break in a minute if I keep hydrated. Yeah, my favourite show from way back when, even though it was like way back when, it was like Little House on the Prairie.
Another ship. Scavengers.
Scavengers, yeah.
Put that down.
Piss off! I found it! 'Tis mine!
Stop!
Leave me be! I found it!
What you carry is mine!
Nice try!
Not that easy.
It's not yours! Leave me alone!
He's on the floor fucking field day.
I've done nothing wrong!
Stop and give me what I came for!
Yeah, you're like this, always fucking scavengers.
Ha-ha! What's mine is mine, ratty pole.
Hand it over!
Sorry, mate. Looks like you lost this treasure hunt. are gone.
Fellas! Stop hectoring him! It's chasing me!
We'll deal with him.
Fuck off. Yeah, you've got to get him before he gets out of the fucking way. Not as easy. Yeah, you always get fucking scavengers. Anyway, it's not the fucking dead you've got to fucking worry about, it's fucking human fucking everything. What, for realsy? Where did you find that out, buddy? Yeah, I knew he was. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that, mate. We sussed that he might have been. Yeah, if you can find the article, buddy, you let me know. Oh yeah, he was a nasty motherfucker. He had a fascination for touching fucking girls and sometimes boys, and I was like, he was a dirty little fucking nonce, DT teacher, and I was like, nah, I saw some really nasty shit, so. Yeah, exactly. He was a piece of shit. No apologies to that fucking twat. So we've got Boston, so yeah, I've got to take a quick break, people. Yeah, it's not that. I think it was fucking out of order what he did to you. He dragged you by the... He basically, this teacher, our deputy head, treated our school as like a military breeding fucking ground, and he got basically Bulwer by the scruff of the neck, caused a bit of damage if I'm remembering correctly. I'll be back in a few minutes. Just got to take a quick break. Yeah, exactly, he's an arsehole. And back. We had some really arsehole teachers at school, but some were really nice. Okay, mate. Are you having your tattoo done today? Or finished?
Honorable gentlemen claim it is not so much the amount
The subtitles are really fantastic, second to none. They'd help you out, no questions asked. But this halfway guy had a tendency to touch kids or girls, but you know, no one fucking believed me because I got into a lot of fucking trouble. Okay. You have a choice, mate. You can either... Yeah, if you can do tomorrow afternoon, yeah, AEW and New Japan are doing a joint show. It's called The Forbidden Door.
Three-legged cat chases a dog up a tree. Read all
Three-legged
about it.
cats.
In today's Boston Gazette.
Yeah, basically, for the guy that is Achilles, he sounds like Winnie the Pooh. Oh, okay, cool. I've got to pop to town first. Like tomorrow, before anyone can come round. It's not that, you know. I will send you a little bit of information. You know the question you asked me the other day what gaslighting is? It's like, I found a definition, multiple definitions, so I'll send that to you. So don't go anywhere. If she wants to fucking kick up and act like a complete dickhead, people like that, I have no fucking respect for. But if you was doing it, you'd be the fucking bad guy, you. Okay, if you have played Assassin's Creed before, what is your favourite game and why? Okay, Board Warrior. You have got 3 points, so I will think of a question. Yeah, there's tons of side bits on here, so you won't get bored of this game. I think, you know, part of me thinks I have got Scottish relations. Yeah, so he's a dealer and as well as, so... Yeah, I don't fucking... Yeah, you have to get rid of people like that. That deal basically gives the wherever a bad fucking reputation. Yeah, I actually did know about that. I was gonna actually tell you about that and fucking drop the cunt in it, you know. I don't like people like that. He's a son of a bitch. I'm quite surprised he's lasted as long at the Chinneries. As he has. No, it's not worth it, mate, you know. You haven't got anything to be sorry about. You basically should have a complete butt surfer. Yeah, it's not that, mate. You shouldn't be fucking, you know, victimised because she was basically making you a dog's body, mate. And I was like, and I don't like people that do that to people. Time to go. Before I get shot to fucking pieces. It's not that. Basically, she's victimising you, saying, oh, you have to get back with me. No, sorry, it doesn't work like that. She can play the sweet and innocent card, but, you know, sometimes you can fool some of the people most of the time, but at the end of the day, not always. Fuck you, dickhead. No, I'll do start sequence 6, even though you've seen the introduction for... I'm gonna buy you, motherfucker.
It has been imposed without our help.
Don't be rude, it's her, bitches. Fuck you. It's not that, mate. She bought this thing on herself, so...
Are you indeed of a first-rate rapier? Does your cutlass cut dead?
I do watch some Little House on the Prairie, so when I get Stardew Valley and my computer up and running again, I actually did buy Stardew Valley, and I was like, yeah, it's not that, mate. You shouldn't have to basically not go somewhere because that little fucking idiot's gonna be there. Fuck, all I've got to say is he can fuck himself. Because he's a filthy fucking slime. Let's wait until Chinnery's balled his arse. And then he has to go from there. He's a scummy little bastard. Yeah, it's not that. If she does kick off, she will be royally chucked out of there. Because they don't tolerate bullshit. In there, so... I wouldn't say it was. I wouldn't say it was a friend. It was an acquaintance more than anything. So for people like that, I don't like the guy. He can really fuck off and act like the big fucking I am. No, we won't be doing any of sequence 6. I want to do sequence 6, but I was like, I wasted so much time. Yeah, I know of him because he used to be an okay guy, but then he started thinking, oh, he was a big I am, and I was like, no, fuck off, mate, you're not the big I am. People like that think their shit don't really stink. That's what kind of person he was. Yeah, until he started going a bit stupid on people, and I was like, well. Yeah, don't worry, mate. If push did come to shove, I'd always tag along with you, mate, so don't you worry. Yeah, you shouldn't be dealing in any workplace. Three out of 4, okay. That's where the last one is. It's near the mission area, so...
Sanctions and demonstrations won't suffice, Sam. You need to act, and I'm talking about more than a firmly worded letter. Sympathize with your
If you know any, former US presidents, if you did study, I don't think you did World War, did you? Okay. You won't want to fucking do that. Okay. Oh, it's really me horror. I've got a bad window for finding stuff. Because that's what happens with protesting sometimes. It goes off like a fucking powder keg. Do I care? No, I do not care. I'm taking my time. I think I do have some Scottish ranking from the dad's side of the family. We do have a ram, okay. people like that, mate, I wouldn't give the fucking benefit of the fucking doubt. Is he the captain? Go on, you asshole. There. Maybe he was a scout, possibly. Oh yeah, I heard that. They don't seem to be having any luck. In that regards. Dictative Inn's closed. At the shop. Go somewhere else. Don't worry about it, I will be with you in a minute, so I have known Boulder a very long time, so I'd say close to, big donkeys, my fucking hell, imbeciles. I could probably do about fucking of him. Sounds like fucking puff, mate, you know. There's my big fucking lambs in front of their fucking friends. Bunch of turd burgers, mate. Fucking off me. Lower that flag. We're not all bad. I think it's immoral to have slaves. Oh, interesting, mate. It's not like that now. Basically, the stores are that way instead of non-fucking walk of shame. Patriots are these guys, even though they are fucking tackle sometimes. If I talk to this guy, mate, we're there. Actually, how am I going to do some upgrading? Fuck it, we might as well start doing this mission because I don't have anything better to do today. So let's start this quickly. On Johnson's trail.
Ah, Connor. Hello again. What brings you to Boston?
You.
Would you excuse us, fellows? Thank you. That conversation was about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along? It's good to see the people finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman. At least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
We must focus first on defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
You speak as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell that to my neighbor who was compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend whose store was closed because he displeased the crown. The people here are no freer than Surrey.
You offer excuses instead of solutions. All people should be equal, and not in turns.
It's in turns, or not at all.
Hey! It's my home, no matter what you thieves called taxmen say! If the gums in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves!
It's not open for discussion now. Open this door or these men will break it down. Ah!
Ah, bollocks! We're coming in!
Some mounting evidence is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
Could use some support! Come on, you fool! Is that all you have?
Stefan, or Stephen, you know.
Justice for once. I dare the governor to send more.
You all right?
I'm fine. It's not my first dance. For all their teeth and claws, these little foxes, they fight like puppies. Thank you, my friend. I'd buy you an ale, but I'm expected somewhere else.
I've had to... I basically will be doing it again at some point. Because I had to start again because I've started it again, but we will be doing the one I started playing. I just got to get to near the point where I was before. Sam Adams. This may be a tricky one. Hopefully, buddy, yeah. I found something out. It's actually multiplayer, and I was like, where could get in there? Yeah, his father is a Templar. Never heard of is John Adams the president of the USA?
Connor, I'd like you to meet some like-minded friends. The owner of this fine establishment, William Molyneux, and the manager and chef of his newest venture, Stéphane Chaffeau.
Ah, Connor and I just had a ball with some red coats enforcing some taxmen outside my home.
The collectors grow bolder and more forceful.
Yeah.
Something we must address, Samuel.
Then let us raise a banner. Something to let the people know that they are not alone. The docks are an angry place of late. Protesters picketing the latest shipments of British tea. The eyes of the city
Even
are
though the
upon
tea
that
we get is
stage.
media.
The Bostonian without his tea is a dangerous beast.
William Johnson is smuggling the tea off the ships. One of his men tried to sell me this. A sample of what I refused. But it's from those ships. No mistaking the stamp. He's charging a king's ransom. Must be he's making a mint off those who buy it.
Where is he now?
I've never met the man.
May I ask why you seek him, Connor?
He intends to purchase the land upon which my village stands, without the consent of my people.
No doubt the revenue from his little smuggling endeavor is financing the acquisition. A tax enforced on tea grants a boon to smugglers. I'll wager the same men who levy the taxes are selling the tea. A stage requires a spectacle, and I may know the play. Connor, head back to the docks and see to the destruction of the tea. If you should need us, return here.
Head back to the docks, okay.
Pardon me.
Come on, mate.
Fuck it. I'm not firing if I don't need to fire at someone. Don't freaking matter that this jumps at what we fucking do. Oh, they're the fucking taxmen, okay. No one likes paying those fucking cunts. Because they take the fucking piss out of people. Big fucking bad. Fuck you, dickhead. Yeah, hopefully, mate, you know, I don't know when. I've got so many games I want to play. I could imagine myself wearing a kill actually, to be quite fair. Fuck those fucking motherfuckers. Like a fucking gang of fucking wolves. Pack of wolves, sorry. Yeah, if you pay your fat share tax, it's fine, but some people do avoid. That's no question asked. Why did you fuck this one up? Fuck's sake. Twitch closes it, that's fucking why. Man, incognito, dickheads. So you're gonna fucking come after them, pussy hole. Yeah, you got a fucking arm and a leg for fucking decent teeth, you little bastards. Liberated the Templars of liberated the district from Templar influence. Easy as said to fucking done. Normally I can do this. Fucking Scarlet Pimpernel. Oh, we actually did a side mission as well as another whoop whoop motherfucker. Dickhead. Sorry. I'm gonna do a car mission. Massachusetts was back then an industry city. I've heard of the Boston Depot, but don't know much about it. That's our fucking Paul Revere. Yeah, that Beastie Boys talked about him quite a lot. '33 Volume 2. I didn't see Twitch close or anything, so Boston Crown Coffee House. Oh. His house. You can do fast travel, which is good. The synchronization points open the map up. So to do with color, it's like being a postman. So unarmed for now to do the postal missions. Carry so tell me why. It doesn't always say. If it would show up on the map, it would be fucking fun, but not done. Before finishing the mission, 75%. Okay, we're not going to do that today. Oh, sick in my mouth, god damn it. If it's just one letter, then it's fine. Before doing a remake or a remaster, they should always figure out if it's going to work. Do the in Boston. 104, okay. Okay, they're quite a pitch to get to, which is a plus. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you yet, because I don't really know much about this era. Truth is quite fair. There's a lot of people of color here. What's the closest? So this will be the closest we can get. So we're going to do that. Do some side bits. Head from my phone, we do on this, we will have to take one way or another, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, eventually we do have to take him out. And that is that. What we do here, then I'll call it a day.
inform the populace of a fighting.
It may take me a while to complete this, but I don't normally like to rush. I'm doing most of this from memory to a certain degree. I think it's the frontier that's was broken in the original release.
Thank you.
Also got £500. Oh, another 4, awesome. I'm gonna, bear with me, I'm gonna do that. I'll think of what. What to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. It looks like there's quite a lot of fucking pimper now. It's here. I went to websites, or fossil websites, where you can access a cryptocurrency. But you will need to get a wallet. I can help you set that up. Templars aren't pretty much real. You might know that they might not Templar. That's where it is. The name will bloody fuck off. Bollocks. We have to be finally, yep, this is pretty good. I do apologize that basically it's not been very exciting. If you do these liberation missions, because it starts with a circle on that flag, and I think it's that way on the modern day flag, because there were colonies way back when. Hey, the road jack. Okay, let's see. Just South Boston. I know Boston's quite a big place. I've gathered that, but that's just Who came up with the name Bayonetta, if anyone does know, or anyone that's in the military? The Boston Common, the Common of Boston. I think Assassin's Creed needs to basically go back to like the drawing board. I'm gonna call it a day for now. Thank you very much for watching. You've been a fantastic audience. I have been your host, Blue Boy 1985, which is two things for me. 1. Look after yourself. 2. Look after relatives, elder relatives, neighbours, elderly neighbours, or any animals you may have. Peace out, God bless, and happy gaming. And I'll be back later on with more streaming content goodness, and I hope to see you then. Until later, thank you, TTFN, ta-ta for now, and I'll be seeing you.